Yo yo. Okay, yeah, mic is on. Everything is big chilling right now. Um, so I'm gonna be going over PA pretty early today. I mean, it's 5 a.m. right now, almost 6, because I'm about to leave for the gym and then go to work, and I'm just gonna trade out work. But I still am gonna record this video. So let's start on the weekly, and again, this is just showing you guys like a really good routine that you can follow to go top to bottom. So far on the weekly right now, we have an inside bar. Um, and on the daily, we have sort of like a decently bearish candle, bearish engulfing, but I wouldn't have taken puts last night personally, just because of where we were. So I'm just going to draw this 0.5 fib right here, and we're going to draw this previous all-time high that we still struggled with yesterday. Now the daily, we're also going to mark that day's low, and let's hop down on the hourly and just mark this fair value gap. Let's see if there's one on the 4-hour. Oh, that's all the way up there. That's not a discount, so we'll mark this one there. That aligns with the 30-minute, the 15-minute, the 10-minute, literally all time frames. So it's pretty powerful. Still respecting. Let's just look at the extended hours. Yeah, it came down. Yeah, we've just been basing here at this fair value gap all night long. God, my cat is going insane right now. So yeah, one thing we're also just gonna mark is our 0.5 fib. Shoot, wait. So many fibs going on. So many fibs going on. And then we're just going to make this right here the previous day's price action, like that. And then I'm gonna just move this fair value gap up like this, make my chart a little cleaner, like that. But yeah, so now let's get into the game plan. That's how I got my levels. So I'm actually just gonna keep the fair value gap back like this. Actually just delete this shit. Sorry, I just keep changing my mind. And we may as well delete that too, not gonna lie, because that just aligns with this level, and I don't like having my charts too messy. So, now let's just get into the game plans and what I'm seeing right here. So, yesterday, I do have a daily review on the price action and everything. It should be coming out on Beeler's channel like today or something for April 1st and my trades that I took. So that's why I didn't have it posted yesterday, because had a banging day yesterday, really good. But basically we touched up, couldn't get past this all-time high again, entered on this lower high, we flushed down, ate a fat percentage on puts. I mean, we entered puts all the way up here, and we let this runner go to like down here, which is like about a $3 move, which is pretty crazy. The price action was moving kind of fast too. Like, this wasn't a super like slow move. We were cooking. But yeah, so we reject that. We come down here and we break the previous day low, and we flush down to this fib here. So on the hourly, it's just from the low of Tuesday to the high of Thursday last week. And when you look at fair value gaps, Beeler has a really good video on like the 0.5 fib and fair value gaps, and it's like Duke Nukem or something. And he talks about the fibs and discount, which is what a lot of people that trade ICT and stuff look at, and that's usually what I tend to trade off of too. It just adds like an extra layer of like confluence. So when I'm looking at a fair value gap right here, I'm like, okay, do we respect this fair value gap, or do we displace through it? Which displace through it just means we disrespect it and then like kind of like reject off of it, or like just continue to like reject straight down, you know, which is just showing that, okay, sellers are stronger than buyers type thing. But as you see, if we're on the hourly here, we see hammers inside bars breaking up. Yeah, it's looking a little weak, and we did break structure to the downside, so we still kind of got to watch out, but we're also respecting this fair value gap here. So a few of the scenarios that I'd be looking for is like a break of previous day low right here. Like a break of previous day low. And a retest and like a rejection down to like some of these lows, maybe like this fair value gap right here. But I would most likely just go on the 5 and mark these lows right here like this. So I'd be scaling right into here, and then I'd be scaling down here, maybe at like the 519 psych. So that's the first bearish scenario. Bullish, I would be looking for some sort of basing, some sort of buy the dip here at this fair value gap. Because as you see, I mean, it's like I said, it's still only 6 a.m. so like we could completely flush and my whole plan could change, but you guys just got to understand how to trade around these levels. Like when you look at all this, like I know later, even if we're not in this area, I know that I'm gonna know how to trade the area that we're in. Like let's say we open up like in here, I'm going to be looking for a buy the dip. I'm going to be looking for a reclaim of that Thursday low. You know, we could see a rejection and a break of structure and a lower high and reject this and come down and break this fair value gap. Like there's infinite scenarios, but you guys just got to trade around the levels. So like in here, I'm going to be looking for calls. Up here, you know, if we're getting a strong bullish move, I'm going to be looking for sellers to step in, but we could also just displace through this and start reclaiming levels here. Up here, very strong area. We could get a whole move up here, but then we could get a lot of sideways action and the reversal and play this back down. Down here, you know, we could get a break of this fair value gap, displace through this fair value gap and disrespect it, also breaking previous day's low. And then, you know, we can, wait, why isn't my shift working? And then, you know, we can get a rejection off of this fair value gap and use it as like a like bearish retracement point, like I said, like this, to come down here, because maybe, you know, they want to draw liquidity down here, maybe they want to draw liquidity right here, maybe they just wanted to draw liquidity on this fair value gap. We don't really know, but like I said, just play the levels. I'll just do this real quick so it makes it easier so you guys can kind of just understand what I'm saying, because I'm kind of yapping. So we're gonna look down, we're gonna look up right here, we're gonna look here. Let me just heart these, that'll make it a lot easier. Down right here, up right here, down, up, up, down. That's just for this level right here, and then down below this, and then up, basing there. So just like that. So plan, overview, see if this fair value gap holds, you know, see if we get a break of structure. You know, on the 5 minute, we already have a break of structure to the upside. We got this higher high, this higher low, now another higher high. Even though it was kind of ugly, I see it more as basing. But you know, on these higher time frames, we gotta, you know, pick up a bit. Like I said, here in the pre-market, we're still just chopping between this, so really, you know, just have patience, play the levels, play the setups that we use in the BB cord, the buy the dip, the 90%, everything like that, and you're going to be successful long-term trading around these. So yeah, that's just the game plan. Those are the levels for today. Got to stick to it. Now, if you stick to it with the setups, you're going to be successful.